What's going on, guys? Alex here, and today you join me on a very windy day, so I do apologise if there's any sort of wind noise that gets annoying, but can't be helped. But today the first thing you might notice on the car is standard wheels are back on. Now the standard wheels are back on because I've just had some, they're called Rotala Ice Plus, and they are my winter tyre for winter. Now, the reason why they're back on the standard wheels is because I didn't want to risk ruining the other rims, the rotiforms, but I'm thinking about selling them anyway. So what I might do is just take the tyres off of the rotiforms. That way I've got my summer tyre. That way, once the winter's over, I'll swap the tyres onto these and then keep the winter tyres in the garage or something. And so that way I'll just be using the standard wheels for now. Just free up some money with the rotiforms, which I'll then use towards buying the project car in a few months' time, which I'm really excited for, as I've been missing sort of tinkering about with the car myself and all that sort of stuff. So you can be sure that that's happening within the next few months. So onto the winter tyres. Now these ones, they're called Rotalas. Well, the brand's called Rotala, and I went for them because, well, we've got a tyre company near us that we always use, and they recommended those for me because, well, there was either the Continentals, which were £260 each tyre, or these, which they'd done me a deal for £100 all four fitted and whatnot. Not £100, £400 for all four. So it was a no-brainer. I don't really use the car that often into winter, so there's no point in sort of spending almost £1,000 in just the tyres that aren't going to be used that much. Now, saying that, I will be going skiing in 3 weeks' time, so I'll be driving up and my dad will be driving up as well. So that's going to be a really good test for these tyres, as we're driving all the way down to the Alps and about the town and all that sort of stuff. So it'll be really good to see how these tyres perform compared to normal tyres, as last time I went there I just had my normal all year round tyres. They were alright. Obviously they weren't very grippy, but that's because they're not built for snow and whatnot. Whereas these tyres, if I can show you what you can see here, if it decides to focus, all these little cuts, all of these extra cuts that you see, they're for winter tyres. Normal tyres you wouldn't have all these extra bits. Now the reason for this is because in the snow and all that sort of stuff, these spread out, right? Once there's pressure on them, these sort of open up, and that causes the snow not to get stuck in there. So if there's any snow in there, they sort of open up, spread, and the snow falls out, which is why you get so much more grip. And the fact that these open up, you get more pressure sort of around on the snow to grip you along. So that's why people tend to go for winter tyres and whatnot when they're driving in the snow, because obviously these are much safer than normal tyres. You'll be able to sort of have a bit more grip. You'll be able to sort of accelerate quicker than normal cars on normal tyres, but you don't have to let it get to your head, because stopping, that will still be a problem with everyone. If there's two cars going at 50 miles an hour and you brake both of them quite hard at the same time, one on winters, one on normal tyres, you'll both still skid. It's just one of those things. It's sort of like a false sense of security almost. I mean, you can go faster and all that stuff, you'll be able to have more grip and all that, but you still have to remember that slowing down, that is where the problem is. That it's not sort of the setting and all that, but it all helps. So it will definitely be fun seeing what that's going to be like. So yeah, it was just a sort of a short video today, just to update you all on what's going on. The other thing with the winter tyres, launch control is useless. It just spins up all four. I'll probably be going to an underground car park tomorrow, so I'm going to splice in that video here of launch controlling under there, as being underground, it should be a nice sounding for the exhaust, as we've not done it underground or in a tunnel yet, so it'll be good to hear what that sounds like. But yeah, because of the way that the tyres sort of open up, when you're launch controlling, you just don't get any grip down at all, because you're on a hard surface rather than a soft one like snow. So that'll be fun to try when I'm going skiing as well, just a launch control on the snow, see what happens, because I can already imagine launch controlling in the snow. I'll spin up, but it'll be fun because hopefully there's going to be a wide open car park just iced over or snowed over, and I want to go have some fun in there, and hopefully do a couple drifting attempts and all that sort of good stuff. So the car wise, Tuesday, car is going into the body shop to have these various bits fixed. There's a massive stone chip there that's been there for months, and I've now got around to fixing it. The front crash bar, if it decides to focus, there we go, that will be removed from the car and etch primered and all that sort of stuff, and then painted gloss black properly. And then the last thing is, there's a couple scratches around here, they're going to get sorted. So the car's going to go in Tuesday, get all sorted, probably take a few days or whatnot, and then we're then going to take the car to the Alps. And then once I'm back, we are going to go visit my friend. He's going to do a complete professional detail all over it, try and get as many swells out as he can, and once that's done, it's wrap time. So within the next couple months, the car is going to completely transform, it's going to get wrapped and all that, and then once that's done, I can start looking towards buying the project car, which I'm so excited for. I've decided I'm probably getting an E46 325 Ti compact. They're not the best looking cars, but they're quite cheap. They're 200 brake, short wheelbase, rear wheel drive. It's going to be fun. It's mainly to learn to drift in and just have a little project that I can tinker about with and sort of do the tutorials I was telling you guys about. So that's going to be fun, and I just can't wait for it. Alright, thanks for watching guys. Remember to drop a like, comment and subscribe to make sure that you keep up with everything. So yeah, cheers guys.